I think we should be live now. Uh, all right, okay. So we are live now. That is amazing. And let me quickly make sure that things are good. Okay. Mm-mm. ऐ काश के हम होश में अब Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna. Okay, I think I can share now. Hey, guys, what were they talking about? Instagram stories viewer without sign up. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Stream notifications. Let's go back. Give me 1 second, guys. I think at this point I should figure it out as soon as possible. Yep, there you go. So we are ready to be live. Oh, hi. Hi, Swanandya. Good morning. I'm sorry, I was just opening the chat and that's why it took me some time. How's life? Right, everyone live now. This is done. Okay, one thing I should do. Kya scene? What's up? Bye. Nothing, nothing, nothing. The way I said nothing, nothing, it sounded like nothing, nothing. All right. Okay, we are ready. Let me open the chats for 1 second. Na? I closed all my tabs and then I'm reopening things so that it's better. क्या हालचाल? How's life? How's the new job treating you? बड़े लोग बड़ी बातें बातें कुछ कहीं सी कुछ सुनी सी होने लगी काबू दिल पे रहा ना हस्ती हमारी या कैसे शुरू होगा क्या शुरू होगा What do you want to start? अच्छा कल से शुरू होगा sorry I did not read it right. Okay, so it's gonna start from tomorrow. Okay, interesting. अच्छा yeah, got it. Sorry. How do I? Okay, I need to open Power Toys again. Damn, I miss Linux. It's Windows Control T. My bad. Okay, there you go. This is now here, hooked up here. I think so far so good. All right. Okay, I think we can start now. You know, NVIDIA SL and Tegra GPUs. Yes. I don't know about SL though, but Tegra I've heard. What about it? Are you gonna work on it? Speed of light. Yep. What we used to use was H4, right? NVIDIA H4 GPUs. I don't know. Was it H4 or what? uh, H100. H100. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, but they're expensive. All right. Chalo yaar, बढ़िया. I think enjoy your work as much as possible. Learn a lot, and as always, uh, reach out if you need any help. I think you're smarter than me though, so I won't be able to help technically. But if there's anything that I could be of help जहाँ पे noob वाले questions हो, so I can try and help you out. I think you'll do great. I'm trusting you. काश ऐसा होता. सब अच्छा होगा. Git pull origin push PR server phase 1. Oops. All right. Okay, let me just pull in the latest changes. All right. Git. The thing is, okay, I'll quickly talk about this. There's a lot of things that are going wrong. Vimg lazy vim check order. Okay, let me first fix this. Otherwise, it's very irritating. Vim was false, right? Yeah. Did I fix it? Yep. Good. Let me update everything. Uh, okay. You don't need to compete with me, brother. You guys are doing well, much better than me. So enjoy. There's no point competing, Hannah. Say, just enjoy your work. That's it. It's very weird though. Like it's very hard to. अच्छा फिर कैसे compete करना है? Counter Strike में और टाइपिंग स्पीड में. टाइपिंग स्पीड में तो मैं किसी को compete नहीं करने दूंगा. Half of the times I'm okay, but yeah, maybe I think you will eventually win if you keep typing. Let's see. अभी कितना आता है? I have logged in, right? Yeah, let's see. I motivates me to work on my skills. अरे वाह, शाबाश, good. Always good यार. कितनी है typing speed? Okay, let's check. Oh, let's do time and let's do 30 seconds, which is fair, I guess. Will hand here many then move about of over first world day very he you group will great how we most see their most govern real however now set tell right follow course of on system keep persons from old good to give work much run number way system get change change as which things they govern only now give you. मैंने एक न्यू कीबोर्ड लिया उस पे कम आ रही है -17. या आई थिंक व्हेन यू चेंज योर कीबोर्ड्स राइट इट्स डिफिकल्ट. Like I changed my keyboard now as well, so that's like one of the reasons why this happens. अच्छा, while I'm coding I will probably be turning my camera off and focusing on work. Keychron ही लिया. अच्छा तुमने Keychron लिया, मस्त है यार. Yeah, I mean depends. I like I'm sticking to Aula right now, AULA. My throat is not well. It's generally like that in the morning, so I'm sorry. Yeah, ये messages. Okay. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. इसका build quality, I mean, it depends. Yeah, I mean, see, first of all, keyboards is a very widespread market, and it's like unorganized in some sense. Okay, because first of all, there are different kind of people who use these keyboards, and they expect different things, right? Like gamers will be very and like will be noticing very minute details about a keyboard, and they'll be saying like build quality and all. People say the same thing about Keychron somewhere, so I don't think like this is a keyboard that I have. It works really well, and anyways, I want to use this keyboard for 6 7 months and maybe maximum 1 year. I know it's gonna go away after a year or so, so it's okay. It's cheaper, so it's all good. All right. ठीक है, अभी के लिए थोड़ा काम करते हैं. Let me check virtual. Yeah, I had a key map, right? Uh, okay, I need to disable a few things. Yeah, ME and MF, right? So ME is disabled, so I don't see this. Okay, I also want to. Okay, I think this is fine now. Chalo, let's get back to work. All right. Okay, there are a few problems that I want to voice out, Abhi. The very first is that we will have to change the font. Haha. I don't like this font at all. It's very bad. Daddy time mono is bye bye. Can you go back to the default? Okay, Fira code also works. Generally, I don't know how Windows Terminal renders it. Yeah, it's shameful. They don't even know how to render things here. Ha. Uh, JetBrains is fine then, huh? Eventually, let's go to JetBrains. No, I think the reason I don't like it is because yeah, this is the problem, right? Line height. Maybe I want a bit more offline. Yep, there you go. Now it looks better. So I think I'm more of a person who likes line height to be increased. I'm very curious how does it work though. One day we can do that. Uh, Font size 14 is okay. Yeah, this is fine. Good. Good work, Kush. Ah, yeah. All right. Okay. Chalo, let me get back to work. Uh, अरे मैं Python क्यों खोल रहा हूँ? Shit, sorry. Let's try to build this again. I think this was built successfully. Yep. All right. Yo Mohit Wankhede, what's up? Thank you so much for joining यार. उठ गए भाई. जल्दी से नहा लो. इंडिया का मैच है. देखना है. uh, so the real problem that I'm going through is db.rs का structure. मेरा गला खराब है guys. I'm sorry. It's not खराब, but I think I'm just Mohit चाय अदरक वाली. आफ्टर द स्ट्रीम इज डन अपन साथ में बनाएंगे एंड पियेंगे. अभी मत करना कुछ भी. So I want to think about it right now. What is the flow that you want? Okay, so let's talk about that because it's very important. Okay, we go back and understand what we are doing and what we want to do. So first is a question that deep. There are 10 T. Okay, yes. There are 10 different reasons to ban Mohit from this channel. Okay, yes, wait, Papa call kar raha hai na, and this is important. हाँ पापा. All right, okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. So what do we want to do? Right, so that's अरे यार एक तो इनको auto complete को बंद करो. Right, so it's very important because we realize कि हम कर क्या रहे हैं. So we have the end-to-end flow is like this, okay? So a user opens their editor. Okay, can I disable Copilot? Disable? अरे यार. User opens the editor. What do they see next? Okay, so they hover over a section of code, right? And what do they do next? Uh, they use a key map. They use a key map to trigger a command. Yep, makes sense. And like mostly, this is where context palette starts. Okay, so this is like the user view. Milk नहीं है यार. Milk नहीं है मोहित, I guess. Milk नहीं है. लेना पड़ेगा. नीचे आके ले आएंगे ना अभी. रुक जा, अकेले मत जाना. Also, so context file starts from here. Okay, so what do we really do? The user wants रहेगा थोड़ा. Okay, देख लेना एक बार. User wants, what do they want? Right? Let's say the user has demanded that please give me contextual files of the given piece of code. Okay, so this is what they want, right? Now at this point context file starts. Nice timing to stream. Ouch. Hi Dave, what's up? Good morning. Sorry, I know. But did you just wake up now, or what is a good timing to stream according to you? Give me a time. Give me a time every Saturday and Sunday. What is a good time according to you? Just your personal opinion. Let me know. Context file starts from here, and they want, so it takes the piece of code from the given file, right? So that means there's like probably loading as well that is involved. Okay. I hope it's not coming in between. Yeah, this is fine. Then what do you want, right? After this, you want to process get algo. Okay, no, first. Okay, no, it should not take piece of code. Okay, evening is when everyone. Sometime around 9 p.m. You mean 8 p.m. or 5 or 6 p.m. I think over here it takes start line and end line and workspace path plus file name, right? So this is how it's gonna have a UUID maybe, which is like start line, end line, okay, file name and workspace path. Or maybe you can also say the slash absolute path would also work. Yeah. And then it checks in the DB if it is available via this UID, right? If available, return. If not, else it takes the piece of code. It doesn't even need the code, to be honest. It can perform the get algo. Yeah. Return early. I would like to return the result early. I don't know, but that's optimal, ideally. Okay, and append to the DB and then return if you cannot, right? So this is what we want to do, and the DB part kind of starts here. So let's name these steps instead, right? So let's go here and let's do this, and let's do this, and let's say 1, right? And I think I can do control A, control A, control A, control A, control A, control A. I can delete this. I can get rid of this. I can get rid of this. I can do control A, control A, control A, control A. Arey yaar, it's too much. I could have just. Is there a way to do? Okay, I don't think like in Excel you can do it, huh? Anyways, okay, this is done. UID you have. Perfect, everything is good. Else get algorithm on the start. I can name it A, B, C, and D. All right, so this is done. Mm-mm. Right, okay. This sounds good to me. I don't know about you all. How do you feel about this? Hi Nihal, good morning. You guys are waking up early now. Good. I didn't think that you guys will be woken up by now. What's up? How are you doing? Uh, अब इन सब की क्या ज़रूरत है, right? That's the point. Just got the notification. Oh God, good. I'm sorry. I'll do a short stream only. It's 1 hour probably, but I thought, God damn it, I'm on my way to CHD. What is CHD? Chandigarh. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, okay. Let me. Alright. Yeah. I mean, okay, okay, okay. um, we'll do again in the evening, okay, or at night, okay. I'll try at night or in the evening. uh, all right, let me quickly look at this now. So this the problem is I don't like the code at all. When I see it, it's irritating that I wrote this type of code. Should not. uh reduce the line height a bit. Cool. Yes, sir. 1.1 maybe. Oh, bhai sahab, what's happening to? Yeah, this is still okay. The point is that I don't like over here is the DB structure. Okay. First of all, it doesn't tell me what is a DB file path and what is a current file path. I know what's a mapping file path. I know what is a mapping file name. So there are few comments that I've added, but the variable names are not easy to understand. Okay. So it's a lesson learned, but let's also start writing our DB from scratch now. Okay. So I'm going to have a new DB file. I'm going to say maybe hashtag new DB derive default clone. Yeah, I would want that. Okay. They would want, अरे यार, come on. एक तो guys, 1 second ना. This blink.cmp when it's not ready, it should not be even there. It's very irritating. Am I using blink anywhere? Bhai Sahab, what's happening? 1 second, guys. Let me put this chat to the left screen. Where is blink? Blink is not there, right? Lazy lock.json. Oh, so you cannot disable it like this. So you have to probably go to options.lua or somewhere. Huh? But what was the problem? db.rs. If I say db_new.rs, what's the problem? I don't know why it was not working before. Cool. I think let's go to main.rs as well now and have a mode here that kind of registers that we are going to have db new. Okay. Yeah, it's there now. So this should work. There's a file db new.rs, right? Oh, so it's here. Okay, my bad. Derive default clone. Right, let's just have something here. This is fine. Chalo, let's work on this now. Yeah, so the thing is now, what do we need in the DB, right? So let's think about this. To be able to fulfill whatever we want, I want to call it storage DB. In this case, I want an index that basically denotes that in the storage DB we probably don't need it. So I can just have a string, which is like I think absolute file path, right? And pub input file path. So the reason I'm in case the user does not give whatever the user has. Yeah. So it could be that they give us an absolute path. It could also mean that they give us a relative path. It doesn't matter. For me, what I'm basically saying is that just store it as it is so that we know what's happening. Current data right now doesn't make sense to me that to store. So this current data over here, I don't think we need to use. Mapping data, mapping file path. I'll store workspace path. I'll also store the start line number and end line number, I guess. Yeah. This is better. So I mean, this is the DB that we have right now, and let's start designing some APIs. Okay. So the way it works is like kind of, I personally like having a skeleton. So if you see what we are doing here is we are having an impulse. Guys, 1 second now. Alright, yeah, back. Okay, so the way I want to see it is like I have impl db. So I'll have a function read. I want it to be a mute self. Just read something, yes. And what should it return, right? Now it should return a db data. Okay. Now this, I would call it context db. I'd call it context DB for now. Uh, right? And it should return. I want to access a DB type, but okay, context DB type for now. And hi Devashish, welcome here. What's up? How are you doing? Good morning. Been a long time, huh? How are you doing? हाल कैसा है जनाब का, क्या ख्याल है आपका, हम तो मचल गए ओ ओ ओ, यूं ही फिसल गए आ आ आ. Really long time. Yeah, it's been a long, long time. Yeah, it's my bad. How are you doing? Are you in Bangalore? Where are you right now? I mean, are you in Bangalore or are you not in Bangalore? So you can kind of skip the other part. All right, so this is good. Yep. I'm moving to Bangalore today. Arey, wow. What an auspicious day. Wow, congratulations. Um, come over here, come over. So is it for a job or are you getting married or do you have a kid in Bangalore? I think last two are wrong. So it's for a job. Did you switch or are they asking, is your current company asking you to relocate to Bangalore? I wonder what's the point of reallocate and relocate. So would you say, are you getting reallocated to Bangalore? Because eventually that makes more sense. But relocate does not make sense. To me, reallocate makes more sense because you're allocating your memory and financial memory and emotional memory back to Bangalore. No switch stops. Okay, congratulations. What's your new company? Is it Dish or are you coming to my company? It would be crazy. Init DB we need, but I would just have a. So over here, I would want a workspace path as an input. I would want as an input file path as an input. And I think I can probably generate an absolute path from workspace path and input file path. Yeah. Input file path milega. We might get a start line number. We might get an end line number, right? And these can be optional, okay? All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry. It sneeze. Uh, Anyone? No, I haven't joined yet, but it's close to Dish office. I checked it up yesterday, the same office space. Oh, wow. Crazy. Are you in RMZ Eco World? Eco World, Eco World, Eco World की शक्ति धूम मचाए. Nice, yeah, good. Yeah, let's catch up one day in office then only. I'll show you around. You can come over to Disha's office and we can have lunch or snacks or breakfast whenever you want. Sounds like a good plan. Yay, huh? Yeah, let's meet this week if you're free. I'll be free. I'll be in office every day. I generally come at 7:30 or to 8 a.m. के बीच में and then I leave by around depending though, but probably around 4:30 or 5 p.m. But ping me. I think I'll share my contact number with you on Discord and just ping me on WhatsApp because very slow on Discord आजकल. So I think WhatsApp is better. Okay. And in case you need any help in Bangalore, reach out यार. ठीक है, कुछ ऐसा queries हो, कुछ हो. I am pretty sure you'll have friends here, but in any cases, well, like I'm here, है ना? So just reach out. Don't hesitate and have fun. And what is? ठीक है, I'm acting like a father right now. Sorry. But yeah, enjoy. बिल्कुल. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Good luck. Travel safe. हवा चलेगी इधर बहुत ठंडी ठंडी. So just take care of that. Acha. All right. Okay. So we need a few things over here. If you guys remember that when we were talking about this, right? Uh, over here from the DB, what do we need, right? It takes these inputs that we have given. UUID, okay, we'll calculate ourselves. Yeah, I think UID will be a good thing to store rather than storing all these things. I would still want to store all these, but I think eventually UID is going to make sense, right? Um, yeah, makes sense. If available checks in the DB, if it is available via UID. I think this is important because this check has to happen, right? And this should be then. Let's change the theme for it. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Uh, transparent, please. How do I make it transparent? So I can't. Okay, let's go back to one half dark, whatever there was. Sorry, guys. Okay, I got distracted. So what I was saying is over here, we want something like check if. I don't want to have check if found underscore valid names. For some reason I don't like them. So let's say search. Yeah, I think this makes more sense to me always. So, like this append to DB. Now, this is the reason why this is weird is I'll tell you on the naming part, okay? Now, this is in the DB class itself, right? So you doesn't really make sense to say db.append to DB, right? I mean, it's obvious that when you're doing db.append, it's gonna append to the DB itself because yeah, that's what the self object is about, right? Similarly, when you guys write test, right? So let's say you are writing I'll show you an example. I've noticed a lot of people doing this. So there's an example where you have class sample test, okay? I'm doing it in C++ right now, I guess. Okay, let's do Python. Uh, okay, and now what you do is define, you do sample, actually, you know what, test feature A. Okay, now this is your class name for the test class. Okay, now what people end up doing is they say test feature A with sample args. Okay, मान लो ये this is what they want to test. Now the problem over here is, see, it's very obvious already that this is coming from test feature A, right? That means the class name is feature A, so it's always gonna test the feature A. So I don't need to explicitly mention it again that please test feature A with sample args. It could just be test sample args. Now the reason test is going to be there because PyTest uses that as a prefix, so it has to stay. But the only point when it makes sense is when you have a huge test file, right? And in that case, yes, people will like take some time to go back to the class name. So in that case, it's always good to be more explicit with your test names. Some people, also do this that PyTest, and they might have -k and they might write the test name directly here instead of the class. So it makes sense there. So it depends, but in general as well, what we did over here, the naming was not good. Yes, they. Yeah, so that's why if you see, find, I think I had what was how do you search a function here? What was it? Yeah, I think over here I can go, right? So I had exists and return. Now it is not bad, but the problem is I like search better than exist and return because eventually search is gonna, but it doesn't tell you whether it's gonna return something or not, and that's why return types are there. You will know that whether it's gonna return something or not, right? So maybe something like this is always better. Anyways, I think context db type is not what we are. Okay, yeah, I think let's go with this. Zeb browser, ZEB. I've heard of Zen. I've not heard of ZEB. Let me check. Zeb browser. Okay, Zen browser. Okay, yeah. Zen browser I've tried once, but बहुत पहले यार. When is it something that is open source also? Huh? I remember trying this out, but was it open source? Yeah, right? It's open source, no? Yeah, it's built using Firefox version, right? It's beta now. Okay. Yeah, the UI looks very much similar like Arc browser. It used to be alpha back then. Okay. Who copied? I mean, even if they copied, it's fine, right? Oh, this is purely Arc browser. Wow. I mean, as long as they can open source and work on it, what's wrong? Yeah. Oh, split views. Yeah, I love this thing. It's very useful. I wish Terminal had these features sometimes. Arc is dead. Yeah, I also feel that. I don't know what browser company is doing. Like, I mean, maybe just because, it happens to you sometimes when you stop using a product, you feel that the product is dead because you kind of don't get the tweets and Instagram things and all about it. Because, I mean, maybe, wow. Let me search on browser company. What are they up to? Let's look at their tweet. Yeah. So, okay, like even their website is still dead. I don't like it at all. They're making a new LLM browser. I don't know if they should be really doing this. I don't like their blog as well for some reason. Yeah, exactly right. I think they've mastered the art of how to ruin company 101. Yep, agreed. Man, they were so good. They were doing so good. Like if you look at their Twitter and YouTube. Um, so last tweet was Jan 15, they retweeted. This is how dead their marketing is. So they're hiring a prompt engineer. So what are they doing basically? Automatic browsing kind of a stuff, huh? Yeah, I think they gave up on that. I think they knew that, okay, they always knew that competing with Google Chrome and Microsoft Edge is always going to be difficult. I think they just kind of wanted to enter the market, create some noise and all, and then pick something up that is good for their um, maybe money. A recruiting video, arc. Yeah, I've stopped liking these kind of videos now because I don't think they are anymore. Um, they are very gimmicky and not nice as well. Firstly, browsers are used by developers. I mean, I don't think browser company would have been tried initially by a lot of other people than developers, right? Or some people who actually are fascinated about browsers. Now, these kind of videos don't work with them, right? Initially, they were all nice because I thought they were building something. I think they're just trying to make their projects like एक project बनाया kind of make it usable for some hundreds and thousands of people and then kind of give up on that. They should have worked on Android version properly. They should have worked on Arc Search. They should have done this all properly. It would have been a good experience, at least according to me. But I don't know about the financial part. Maybe they see LLMs being the way to earn money. Anyways, I think guys, I got very less time. So let's get back. So I think for this now, only thing we are gonna do is we are going to yeah, we need this. Hmm. They could have integrated this in Arc. It's still very bad idea to start from scratch. I don't know. I have no idea what they're doing. I don't know what their aim is as well. Whether they just want to enter every market and kind of create some noise and leave, take an exit, let someone buy a browser. I don't think anyone will, since browser is open sourced, right? So I don't understand what's going on. They have cool ideas. And the ideas were very cool in the browser, but everyone had those ideas. The only problem was to do it on scale and to do it properly and consistently. And I think that's what Arc also failed on, right? I mean, they initially blamed Google Chrome and all these big browsers for not innovating. But you see, like, innovation comes with consistency and uh, it has to be stable. Arc browser was not stable for so long. They had bugs and they had security concerns in between. So I think they realized, okay, they were wrong. So we have a read all. See, again, that's what I'm saying. Right? This is very weird. So I have a read method. I have a read all method, which is valid indices it takes. Now, even to me, it's very difficult to understand what am I doing here. Like, why is this a public function, first of all, if it's not readable in terms of the signature itself, right? I don't like it. InitDB, um, okay. Yeah, find index is something when you, even this I don't understand what you're doing. So you're taking current file path, returning a vector of U32. So, okay, it's a find not in index, it's find indices. But what is it really about, right? So it's not easy to understand here as well. Get available index, again, not sure what's happening here. It should have been a mapping of class separately or whatever. Append to DB, okay, that I understand. Is limit crossed, okay. Okay, it's a small function, so I think people can look at the definition and make sense out of it. Store is there, exist and return, and then they have test, okay. So I think for now, all we need is this. Store, append, and search. Maybe I will, so we will need another separate class, which should be impl, I'll say maybe struct db launcher. Yeah, I will have something like a launcher and say db launcher, which basically says, right, or maybe I can have this as a separate file. Yeah, let's kind of break it down, launcher.db. Yeah, and then you have struct db. No, it should be launcher. Okay, and one thing I can probably, oh, I did launcher.db. Sorry, it's my bad. Launcher.rs, struct launcher, and then you can have impl launcher, right? So what do I want here? Now overall pub function start indexing should be there. Yeah. Overall here pub function init should be there, which kind of initiates the launcher, right? And what else would you need? See, start indexing is anyways gonna do all that stuff for you. I will also want maybe search. Now this should search through the DB, right? And this should kind of allow people to do that. So I will have to think about it. But anyways, for now, I think this makes sense. We don't need to have a stop indexing because I think maybe get state. Yeah, I would honestly want rather have an, yeah, I'll rather prefer this as an attribute than a method because eventually they could do launcher.state. One second, guys. Mohit Wankhede is here and now he's not here. Pub function, set, I don't think I need to set a state. If a state is an attribute, I will, yeah, I should have an, yeah, I should have. So this init will eventually also change the state, right? So state, yeah, I would need a state and I can have a state struct state, and it could mean 10 different things. It could mean start. Can I have an enum, please? Instead of this, enum is there, right? God, I forgot. Started, stopped, lazy, working. Yeah. छोटा भीम छोटा भीम छोटा भीम छोटा भीम भीम की शक्ति तरा तरा right, so this will eventually, अरे नहीं यार, yeah, okay. I think this sounds good, guys. So we have eventually figured out the whole skeleton abhi tak. Overall, I think this will, of course, this will have to be all async. because we don't want to block any process while this happens. It's more like a background calls that happen. So it has to work like a server, and that's why it has to be an asynchronous thing. So I will also probably create a server.rs later on. I think this is kind of a, yeah, I never had a server.rs file. Toughest go, toughest go. Hi, yaar, hi. Hi, thank you so much for joining here. What's up? I'm good, good, good morning. Let's talk to the chat now, guys. I will leave after some time now. I think we are done with what we wanted to achieve in the morning. I know a lot of people are not here right now, so I'll do in the evening as well. It's time for good night. Yeah, it's time to sleep, guys. If you're here, please like the stream. If you like the content, abhi tak. I mean, you guys have already done. So thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off now, take a sleep, थोड़ा go back to life. कल लेट आया था, मम्मी ने मारा इसलिए सोने जा रहा. अरे अरे, आराम से, कोई बात नहीं. Let's take rest यार. Good night. चलो. Alright guys, I'll see you again in the evening, I guess. I'll ping on Discord. I'll try. चलो, bye bye. Good night. Bye bye.